it's Greener Grass Podcast. We are your hosts, Carrie Wee and Kelli McVeigh, now part of the Digigen Network. How's it going, guys? Hope you're having an amazing week. If you would love to become part of the Greener Grass family, please opt into our newsletter. We send out a newsletter once a month talking about us and our guests and what's going on. And yeah, we'd love to have you. All right, guys, let's get started. Here's your weekly roundup. Oh my God.
Hi.
It's happening. Is it cold there again?
I'm like, is it? It's not warm. It's been like 25, 30.
What?
Yeah.
Stop
I mean, it snowed like 2 days ago.
Before we get to your more important news, I remember one year it was Easter in Ohio, and I had my little church dress on. And I went outside. It looked so sunny, and I went outside. It was so cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
know. I just forget.
It could go either way. It always can go either way.
Yeah. You don't look super happy about it, but we have more pressing things to talk about today.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have not chosen a name. Someone was calling me Grammy K today. I thought that was kind of cute. Grammy K.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
Grammy K. It seems very Kelly fitting, I feel like. But yeah, we're having a baby.
Greener Grass is having a baby, you guys. Oh my God.
A grandbaby, a Greener Grass grandbaby.
Greener Grass grandbaby. So, I mean, our newsletter's just going to grow.
Oh, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right. I know. I need to add it.
So what's the update on this woman who is...
So you know what? The update is interesting enough, too, because we have like a group chat. And the message was the water... What did it say? The water has no money left. Do you get the riddle?
Is broke.
Yeah. I, of course, didn't get it. This is no shock to the listeners. Like, I was like, I don't
Is this your son that texted that?
Yeah. I'm like, I don't get it. I don't understand what's happening. Yeah, you know what's interesting about all of my children? And listen, we probably thought this when we were younger, too, is they went in last night to be induced, and Emerson and Mason 100% felt like they shouldn't be going to school today because they didn't want to miss the birth. And I'm like, no, it's not going to happen like tomorrow. It's not going to happen first thing in the day. Like, it's going to take some time. And then Kenzie, who's 23, she spent the night at my house last night, and she said she had a tax appointment this afternoon. And I was like, okay. And she's like, don't you think the baby will be here by like 9:30 or 10 this morning? And I was like, no, I don't think that. Like, it takes a long time to have a baby. Naturally.
The first time for sure.
Yeah, and everyone's body is different. I mean, I'm sure some people have very quick births. There's people out there, I'm sure, that have those scenarios, but not every. I mean, it's a process.
Yeah, statistically, the first birth is like it's hard because your pelvis has never done that before.
Yeah.
And it's not a proven pelvis, as Dr. Janae would like to say.
Oh, look, I like this.
Yeah, I'm bringing it in. Yeah. That is so cute, though. That is so cute. The siblings are just like, I'm going to be an auntie. Yeah. They're quite young to be aunties and uncles.
I know. Isn't it funny? So Mason is 13, and his middle name is Paul.
Okay.
Mason Paul from his dad. And so they've been calling him Uncle Paul, which you can tell he doesn't like, but he kind of does. You know those things that they have been razzing him and calling him Uncle Paul, and he's like, I don't want to be called Uncle Paul. But like they kind of have been. But yeah, listen, it's a whole new venture. And I am so excited. It feels so different. It does feel different. Like it's the same love. Like I have this love where I like can't wait to hold this baby. And it feels like connected and a part of me, but it's also different.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to be the primary caregiver of the baby.
I don't have to push it out of my vajayjay.
Yeah, you don't have to pay all the bills. At least, hopefully. Yeah, but I feel like it'll make sense, though, because when your youngest kids are teenagers, that's when this little baby will be able to talk and run around.
I know.
So it'll be fun to be like an 18-year-old uncle
Yeah.
for Mason, you know? What's up, Bean?
This is my older one, and
You can fit it. You can try to fit it. Go. Okay, so induction happened. Water is broken. Is she in a lot of pain?
I went there at lunchtime and no.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know now. Like I don't, it's been a little bit since I've been there. But no, just cruising along. So
Are they at Licking Memorial Hospital?
no, we're in Columbus.
You're in Columbus. Which hospital are you in?
St. Anne's.
Okay. Okay, so you're like pretty close. Like how long is
Yeah.
the drive to the hospital?
Well, listen, I'll tell you this. This is a funny story too that is comical. So I'm trying to not be a stalker, right? Like I'm trying to like give space, give distance. And I think daughters normally want their mom.
Sure.
I'm like, you know what I mean? So I want to give space. Anyway, last night I went to Mason's track meet. Well, you and I were actually texting in this time because I went to Mason's track meet and we were trying to decide if we were going to record. And I said, I'll be home at 7. And then I didn't hear back from you right away. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to drive by the hospital just to make sure that I thought I knew which one it was, but I was like, I'm just going to drive by, make sure I know exactly where it's at. Just do a drive by. Anyway, I drive into the hospital parking lot, turn around, and then you texted me. And when your text first came in, I was like, oh my gosh, now I'm not home. And she's texting back. But you were like, let's do tomorrow. Anyway, I did a drive-by of the hospital and Kelli called me and she's like, hi. And I was like, hi. And I was like, did you just see me pull in the hospital? And she's like, yes, we saw you pull in the hospital.
From where?
So they were supposed to be there at 8 o'clock last night and they just got there early. But I was like doing a drive-by. So we were in the parking lot at the same time. And
Oh my God, you look like a stalker.
I look like it was exactly what I did not want to look like. And so as soon as I was literally pulling out of the hospital and she called me and I was like, hello. And she's like, hi. And I was like, hi. And she's like, what are you doing? And I was like, did you just see me in the hospital parking lot? And she's like, we followed you into the hospital parking lot. And she's like, I said, I think that's your mom. And Cameron was like, no, I don't think so. And she's like, no, it's for sure your mom. And I was like, listen, I swear on my life, I'm on my way home. I am not spending the night here. I just wanted to like make sure I had my bearings and knew exactly where I was going. And she's like, oh my gosh, that's so funny. Anyway, of course I get busted driving through the parking lot being a stalker. Yeah, it's like literally 11 minutes from my house.
I have stalker energy coming at you, or at least I'm afraid to be a stalker.
Okay.
So Bean has a couple new friends at school and wants to organize play dates. And so I get the parents' phone numbers and sometimes I see them in, drop off and stuff. But what I'm learning is, she knows that we're talking about it. What I'm learning is a lot of these kids have single moms, single dads. They're at different households, different weekends.
Yes.
Bean is much more, let's just say, me and Bean are a lot more available for play dates because, for example, one of our good friends, and I'm friends with her mom too, she only has her kid every other week.
Right.
So like we have to really coordinate on which week she's going to be with her mom so we can hang out.
Yes.
Another friend of hers, the mom is a completely single mom, so no dad in the picture. And then she's also got like a little baby doll, a little baby sister.
Yeah.
So I'm like trying to explain to Bean, like,
there's a lot of different moving
there's
parts.
no mom. Wait, what, Bean?
talk about the Louise.
Oh, we don't need to talk about every school issue that you have right now. But what I'm saying is that, so Bean will be like, text blah, blah, blah's mom. And I'll text them and they won't get an answer back.
Yeah.
Because they're doing a million things and trying to like, hold up the fort and like do the whole household on their own. They have no time to answer my text. Like my daughter wants to FaceTime your kid.
Yeah.
So Bean's like, we'll be sitting here like we are today. She'll be like, can we call? Blah? I'm like, no. They're going to think I'm stalking them. I have to wait till they get back to me because they're literally, there's a 5-alarm fire over there happening versus our household.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, you know what's so funny? I feel like there is this thing about kids and not talking about Bean, I'm talking about even Kenzie, right? Like, there's this thing in our society that everything is instant justification, like what instant satisfaction,
Gratification.
gratification. I couldn't figure out what the word was. But like everything, there's no uncomfortable moments. If you're hot, you turn on the air conditioning. If you're cold, you turn up the heat. If you want a cheeseburger and you don't have a hamburger at home, you run or you DoorDash it, for God's sakes, and it lands on your front porch. Like,
yes,
everything in society is so like that. And I find, not so much with Emerson and Mason, only because they're not of age. But if Kenzie texts me, she texts me, and then she texts me again. And this is even 7 years ago when she was in high school or middle school. Mom, can I have so-and-so spend the night? Mom, did you get my text? Mom, did you answer? Are you going to answer? And so it's like this I feel like with kids in general, it's like, no, like all you have to do is get on that thing, Mom, and text them and tell them we want a play date, and like just do that, and like the play date will happen. They think that it's just like magic all the time. They don't have to wait on anything ever.
Well, yes, and then I also feel like I feel slightly like I'm on Hinge.
Yeah. Yeah.
With these moms.
Yeah.
It's like my new, oh my God, I can't text her. She hasn't texted me. I need to wait. Do I wait 2 days? And then I text them again, circling back.
Yeah.
For that play date.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do you think the mom wants to hang out with me, or does she just like not want to hang out with me and is just going to leave the kids to hang out? You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, wow, that is what's happening.
Now, are you a good mom to like, do you like hanging out with other moms?
I've had a lot of luck in San Antonio. Like the moms are like kind of awesome.
Okay, I love this.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, who knows? We'll
and
see what happens.
You're also in a new space there that you need to build a network and friends.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you already have friends and you already have a network, you're like, I can't add on 3 more.
Yeah, you're not trying so hard. Right.
Yeah, I don't want to text. I don't need another person to text and call and meet for coffee.
Yeah, but I mean, the fact, you're ready?
No, I don't have.
Your feet are on, your shoes are on the wrong feet, Bean.
Yeah.
The fact that I moved here, and I said this after the recital, the show that we had, I've moved here 8 months ago. It is amazing, the community we already have through school, through my work.
Yeah.
That is the wrong foot. Switch the feet. Yeah. So really, really lucky. And, home renovation. So I picked a color, and I'm in that space where I'm doubting my color choices.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I need to stay the course because basically I've went for like a cream color, like a creamier, not an ivory, but like a cream color for the cabinets because the walls are not white. They're like a beige. So I wanted to go warmer. But like I can tell that like Ace is not necessarily feeling it. You know when you're cooking something, actually, Kelli, you don't know that. Okay, so you know when you're like putting a project together and you see it in your mind, but then you're just like, you doubt yourself in the process.
Well, I feel like that about choreography.
Oh, there we go.
I'm not doing that right now, obviously, but there's moments that you like have this picture, you have this vision, you put it together, and 1 week you feel so good about it. And then 3 weeks in, you're like, you almost sometimes want a clean slate, like, oh my God,
what was I thinking?
This is terrible. Like, I need to start from scratch.
Yeah. So basically, when I'm doing something like this project, you have to decide the feel that you want, if you're going to go colder or warmer. So I decided white is too cold for our space because there's no white walls and stuff.
Yeah.
But then you pick something, if I pick something that is more of a coffee white, like a browner white.
Yeah.
Or I could pick something that has a greener white to it. So I decided more of a yellow white. I'm like, oh my God. But like, whites are so hard. Anyways, so we got to pick out the countertops, and I've got like this blue gray that I want for the bottom cabinets. So I'm going to stay the course. The worst case scenario is I paint and prime the top cabinets this like cream color. And if I hate it, I can like peel it back and go for like a more ivory white, and it's already primed. So it's not a big change. It's not like I'm trying to like go from like navy blue to white.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
It's
FYI,
keeping me up at night.
I'm the worst. I have no creativity, decor, design, about colors, about paint, about I have family members that are that are like, and I'm jealous. I want to be like that. Listen, I can say even about this wedding, Kenzie's wedding, like I don't have like she sends me a picture and I'm like, love it. Like love it. Looks amazing. Love the yeah, great.
Well,
Colors.
you know what's worse? If you have none of that want to do the skill set of it and then you hate everything, that's worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's worse because you're like not giving any suggestions on top of hating everything. So,
Yeah, I don't have I think all of my creativity went into dance, gymnastics, not gymnastics. I don't even know why I said gymnastics, but all of that sort of stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like that's where my space
Yeah.
goes to. It doesn't go into decor. I know
Well,
what I like and don't like. I can
yes,
say
after you
that.
see that's the thing. It's like this is a very interesting part of being an artiste because doing a kitchen isn't necessarily, but the idea of having a vision and trusting yourself all the way through when you're possibly your partner's like, I don't know where this is going.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what you're thinking here, but I don't know. But he was just like, I mean, basically, worst case scenario, we can change it pretty easily and not very expensive. So it's fine. Like I can change it to a different white pretty easily.
Has he loved your choices in the past?
I think he really liked my choices in the Delaware house, but it took him a second too. So I'm like,
Okay.
you just have to, he just can't imagine what I'm seeing. I'm kind of, and I have pulled pictures from Pinterest and he hasn't like necessarily loved it. But if I don't go a little bit like, if I do something more boring, like basically paint all the cabinets a very bland white,
Yeah.
that's not fun either. It's
Right.
like I'd kind of rather be like a little bit, and I'm not writing on the edge. I'm not painting our cabinets hot pink. Bean, what did I say about the cords? Okay, just don't do it again. Okay. Like, Bean, careful, please. She has this thing about stepping on me when I'm sitting on the floor with her hard plastic shoes.
Yeah.
Which are really painful. Anyways, so I'm just like, we're painting old cabinets. I think it would be kind of a travesty to not take any risks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because then you're just boring. You might as well just get boring. Yeah, boring.
Yeah, listen, I believe in you. I support you. Are you trying to do all of these things before you guys make the move?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So Asa very handily ripped out all the carpets in the top floor within 2 days. It was way easier than we thought.
Okay, wow.
And we were going to turn around and pay somebody a lot for that. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so glad we got ghosted by these contractors because like that, well, I mean, it would have cost us thousands. And he did in 2 days. Yeah. Also, Kelli, I was going to say, like, I didn't want to overshadow it. Like, you have really better news, but we're waiting on your news. Do we know if it's a girl or a boy?
It's a boy.
Oh. Go ahead. Go to the bathroom. Why are you naked? It's been a very expensive week, Kelli.
Yeah.
There's a lot of construction around here. Not surprisingly, I got a big nail in my tire.
Oh no.
Big nail, and then so much of a problem that they couldn't fix it. Luckily, it's a warranted tire, but still, I went to Honda 3 times this week, not planning on it, and spent probably 4 or 5 hours in their waiting room. That has really good Wi-Fi and a coffee bar, so I'm not totally mad at it. But it's like time that, I don't want to be doing that. Bean had a dentist appointment and an eye doctor appointment. Looks like she might need glasses, and she definitely has a cavity, which is very normal for a 5-year-old with parents with bad eyes.
Total. I mean,
Yeah.
Mason has glasses.
So we're looking down the barrel of a dentist consultation where they're going to review all these things. Now, tell me, have your kids had cavities in the last 10 years?
Yes.
What do they do nowadays? Because the guy was telling me that they no longer do what we used to do. I mean, it was traumatic when I was getting my cavities taken care of when I was a child. Do they knock the kid out?
No.
Like, They're not under general.
Well, I mean, I think you can go to a dentist that does that. I think there are kids dentists that will do stuff like that. My kids don't. My kids are amazing at the dentist. Like no issues, no problems, no whatever. Um, I mean, they numb it major. The kid doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, we got to figure out what we're doing there. This dentist won't do like the medium version. He'll only do the most light thing or general anesthesia. I think that's kind of extreme.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens there. Glasses are not as expensive as they used to be, so I'm not totally worried about it. But like tire plus dentist plus pediatric ophthalmologist. Oh my God, Kelly.
Yeah. Listen, I don't know why the world, I mean, my brakes started, when you start to hear your brakes a little bit, and at first you pretend like you don't, or at least that's what I do. I'm like, wonder what that weird squeak was. No, must not have been anything. But yeah, I broke that tooth last week. And then I got that fixed. And then now my brakes are making a squeaking noise, which is unfortunate.
That's what happens when you drive a bazillion like miles, like I'm starting to do here.
Yes, we drive a bazillion miles.
Also, we're feeling Asa paid for this. Like I paid, you just paid for what you're at. So I paid for the doctor stuff. And then I came home and like the lawn here at our house that we're living at got taken care of. And then Asa also paid. So we paid this week for 3 lawns to get taken care of.
It's insane.
It's just like, okay, the tunnel is there, Kelly. We've been talking about this tunnel that I'm in. It ends July 3rd, 31st. So
I'm excited for you.
Yeah. And, I'm sure you feel this way too. After money is spent, I don't think about it too hard.
Yeah. It's gone. It's done. Moving on.
But we got to get there. Yeah. I do feel like my students here have a certain feeling of security and safety knowing that we bought a house. I'm assuming.
I love that.
Because, it just means that, okay, I'm here, but does that mean I'm here?
Yeah.
And yes, it does.
I love that.
Yeah. So, okay, so what's the plan? You're just on call?
So the plan is I'm going to find out the plan after I get off of this because I've been getting texts and then they're saying like it might not be until like early morning. And then Kenzie's like, should I drive back over? Can we go to dinner? Like everyone, and I'm like, you can, but are you going to spend the night? Because I don't think we're going to have a baby anytime soon. So I don't know what's happening. But I will post a baby picture.
Oh my God.
I'll send you a baby picture for sure.
Now, Kelly, will this be the first great-grandchild?
Yes.
So how are your parents doing?
They're so excited. My dad and mom texted me first thing this morning and they were like, what's happening? What are the updates? Yeah, everyone's super excited.
Yeah. And it kind of worked out in that super traditional way where the eldest of their grandkids is having a kid first.
This is true.
And how is your son holding up?
He's always pretty like, I don't know, but knowing him, he's the nervous one of the two of them.
I see. Okay.
She's like strong, you know what I mean? Like, I bet he is nervous for her.
Yes. Well, and then the man can't really do anything. It's kind of all the woman's job to get
it
out. All you can do is support.
How was Asa?
Oh, he was great. But like, I can tell like he wants to give advice, but he knows he can't.
Yeah.
So like. Yeah. He's that guy.
Did you do like natural? Well, not natural, but did you?
No, I got the epidural. I'm one of these people. By the time I was pregnant, I was like, oh no, thank you. I don't need pain that I didn't ask. That I don't need. Use this technology.
Yeah. I'm here for.
But I ended up with the C-section anyway.
Yeah.
And I've heard that like a Pitocin induction after your water is broken is the worst. And I experienced some of it because the epidural was kind of on and off.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what it's like to have like just regular labor pains, which also I don't care to know. Not really.
I was induced for all 4.
Didn't want to come out.
No.
Okay.
Happy home in there for them.
Yeah, they wanted to stay in there, that warm, comfy place. Okay.
So big news. I will post all the things. Who knew?
Yeah, who knew? I mean, I don't know. That's crazy. Life is crazy. Are you, of your friends, do a lot of your friends have grandbabies yet?
No.
Okay.
You're
trailblazer.
Trailblazer. Yeah, listen. Yeah, go with that. I like that. I'm going to keep that attitude.
Trailblazer. Okay, well, we'll keep fingers crossed for you. This will be a great little episode.
Okay, I love it.
Okay.
It's a fun episode.
All right, my friends, thank you so much for tuning in to hear what's going on this week. If you'd like to become part of the Greener Grass family, please opt into our newsletter. We send out emails once a month talking about us and our guests. We would love to have you and grow this community. If you'd please honor us with a 5-star rating and review, we would appreciate it so much. We love you guys. We want to hear from you guys. Please contact us on Instagram at GrandRevCreative. And if you'd like to check out The Expecting Aerialist, Motherhood, Prenatal, Postpartum, or if you just want to hear the sound of my voice, it's there for you. All right, guys, it's in the show notes. Thank you so much for being here, and we'll see you guys next time. Over and out. This is Greener Grass.